Baba Adkwart Studios. And then your question, I'm with us. Sorry. One yard deal. Okay, so I'm sure things say Jamia Doom next week. Will be on your call. No, baby can't send me a. It may sound controversial. Emu naho ma foforo because any idea a dear Christophonia. Now the topic is, do you have enemies? Or do you know your enemies? Now, what harmful, and now we need more harmful. Now, a serious area what Bible means say. Now, Matthew chapter 5 verse 44. The Bible says you should pray for your enemies and even bless them. Emre. So bobom pa yam will be a way in a news or time. Now we shall. Well, it takes the grace of God. That's what me ma on foni bi na wahwe so e de abobra. Say enkrofo atise I was a obom paye na we shall be our time. And the BBC, they force themselves say obi a time on. Share obika so time wa. No amount of prayer that will change that person's perceptions or his mind. Enti eyawo sa wo ye nyansani. And then enkrofo kunkum nipa bahad omo chese sa ewudro ya enkanena edin so betibie no eti me ka kiro se free samre kwa wutie apostle Dr. Samson hwe ho so ye mene namfo no mpie. Who is your friend? Because mushia kan ensemo edon. The best of my understanding enemy sua hurumono. Now friends or friend have 2 weeks. Obaka so dobi and so no. So how can you know this is my friend or this is my enemy? Psalm 38. Let me read from verse 11. My lovers and my friends stand aloof. That means far off. From my soul. S-O-R-E. One not because one much of my money. And my kinsmen stand afar off. Now, my question is, those who cannot stand with you in times of trouble, will you call them your friends or your kinsmen? And Grofua, omuntimi nyina ewa mra. He say, my lovers. Someone who runs away from you because of your problem. Can you still call him your lover? Obi ontimi nyina amanie mono. You still force yourself and call this man your lover? Mira omuntu antimi no nyina wo man osi. Madofo me namfo nom atwe won ho afiri mi haw. O haw a me wo mu ntino. Wo mu antimi ni mi anyina. Na erade nkasa kokko no wo monko. But one more quiet, she the next day. So he's talking about the friends and the lovers and the kinsmen those from your family, they also does seek after my life, lay astray for me, and they that seek my heart speak evil, speak bad things, mischievous things, and imagine deceit all the day long. When I was shaminkwa, esum mefidie, na okami ho asem bone, enti obi aya wotamfo a, the ohia wo abrabo mu ne se, obehwe ase, ubewu, obeyare. And the Bible says you should pray for them and bless them. That is over to you. It's over to you. No, I'm not saying you should waste your time and say a prayer to kill them. But know those who are your friends, your best. At times you use an adjective, my best friend. Who is your best friend? The one who imagine mischief, who imagine evil against you, and you call this as your friend? No, Apostle, I don't know them. I don't know my enemies. If you don't know them, how can you pray for them? The Bible says you pray for your enemy. So you ought to know them and nobody to pray for them. Anunti na uye nyankopon nyansa. Na mame family from na ti ase. Only ben mate. Na ben mana timi aka kire say, if you don't take it, I'm gonna blow your head. Blow my head. Now, Maka said, what God has joined together, let no man put asunder. So I have to live with this man who is trying to blow my head because the Bible says. Now, Ben may be an another can say, oh yeah, about shit to tree. Now, to us, may bomb pie. Because Yankopon aka say the nyame aka bomono nyame da bia meka I'm not afraid to say this nyame kan kwasiafo mbomu saa na obia ono si obetumi asai won nyame no hefa onim Yankopon Johnny free ono Johnny free o Zeze radiadum mami ananso nchiro but the movie babonti na mo movie wi ho no mo a me bom paye say me penkrofo a omo yi atwa ababonti. Now it's all about marriage. Amani enkrofo hu wa warie mu Mr. Amani how last Friday my professor bejina ma sorma animo preach me emmanuel na ti won mo no mi o makuma mu se omo bie ni won ma omo wani je o mu fie omo ni ani je o mu fie enti nipa oni ani je o fie a opia because o you know what I want nipa no bi nya ready say subanya mi wo mu no enye me ha obi na o se mi jame nipa na to no da bi enti obi ben opa na dwimu no onpa onkoso baako a ha ho na ukotibia we mu a ede na eso ye na oba enyimu dumiensa no a o se meye ti se obi a meye mum efi na kosua so obeko na otum o hawa wo famu ni amani a wo mu no de be bua mo afiri mu ni so obeko na otum because enkrofo a wo kan asam kire wo mo no omu dodo no ara apel se wo tren wa mani enu but wani huna de enti no. No, I'm not saying you should be suspicious, baby. But you must be very, 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 very careful. Osimi ye se obia miye mum na mente hwe. And I was a dumb man that opened that his mouth not. Near ato me no me imagine say me nka nkyere obia. Ade na eso ye. So who ni sa ti hai. Verse 15. For in this, O Lord, do I hope that thou will hear, O Lord my God. Anyasa enkrofo a wo moye wo mo adwen se o mo mpa me nkoso no wo mo ani beje se me ho kire bi. Asuma pesa o ti ase na ni se opo mpo enkrofo bi ta opo mpo enkrofo bi mpa nkoso ba wo na so hu se wan ni obi odo mi and na so obi so odo na wa manie no watwe ne ho a do you still call him your lover? No. And as obi so on pewasem a this I want to put this sense into your head. So obi so on pewasem a don't force yourself to be loved. It will not work. It will not happen. Obi si on pewasem a na mpeni focus em say oba ope mpo na adan also on pewo. Osi meya mo apemi. O ubeya mo apewo de. Se mrantie ne mabawa omo kwa ware mu no. Mabin ka jiro o ko si oba bi pe no so on pewo adana se na ko oba wi. Na fe o beya niema bi de niema bi akeka ka ho na abati na ni so. Abati na ni so. Na atina ni so ya na dan otan kese. Mempa ye ne se obi tawa wasumu afidie. Obi tawa ka ho nsamboni. Awurade si hira no bed enhira ne se wonya hoɔden no mfa mesel. Enhira betumi ahira ne se onhunu Kristo ebia wonim mpa ye se obo. Da se oye odefo a na opewa ku a onye odefo no onya hoɔden soma nkrofo mo maku. Does it make sense? Edia mpa ya obebo se Awurade enhira no so onhunu Kristo. Nemo se otan odi a Awurade mamodi na ne tan na otan wo no woni ntwo wanim. Onhwiase wo wanim. Yep. David kan Awurade bo me ho ban free onipa bone for nsem. Deliver me, rescue me from a violent man, which imagine mischief in their heart. Mischief, dream boni wo on dream. Bible osuma na mo afidie. Na kuma so ade obeyi wa afiri ho. Na abrantie makasa mo mesa ka kiro biem. Obi a ya be fa na free Ghana wa ko school. Wa mie na ni abono modern awie school aye ne masters. No so min samra asem we si takura min samra Ghana. Na me namfo no na me no ko school no. Yem fan na bi si won yan gi ani. Akoha hotel. Nya nipa duba ko e boka sa omani beje. Nipa ba ko mo se wo. Onkwa brochire hobiem. Onkwa brochire hobiem. Hotel ho hwan ya no wo mo anom nsa. Wasi miya. Kodam pastor no na huro firi nanim ekuno. Dan say ya akoso da bia enti na be force ho ama obi a ono nya wo beku wo na wankasa am making that room for that person. Are you wise? then you might be serious with your life. Jaya pia no. Jaya na force ekoji ani. Jaya so do you be show obi mu say now won no why successful into all success no na ni je ho. Be very 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 careful. Maybe I'm not sounding as a Christian. Okay. I'm sounding as a man who have his eyes in his mind. That's what Paul said, that the mind of your understanding being enlightened is not just for you going to heaven, but for you to understand the system. Nyankopon wow na wani way no MBA na niema air course is hatred on. I bet you said duane enkrofo die. Enti as I you very careful. Nya baby na so didie, nya baby na so nom. Nya nipa nyina na so no omo bad na be very very careful. Oh, say when cherish obra, if you don't value your life, well, who say me life no ne board din obi be hwim no ato atwene. Because again what the team say enka won hunu wadi mu biemu. Empany force ensuo eyira and farmer. If you learn through observation, you will not get mad. If you learn through observation, you will not get mad. Enti Erade kan say, Maminka honam farmer semre. Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 1. Deuteronomy 28, verses 1. There are some key words here, and I want you to take a good look. And it shall come to pass. Read it with me. It shall come to pass, if thou shalt hearken diligently unto the voice of the Lord thy God, and observe, be observant, and observe, and to do all his commandments which I command thee this day, that the Lord thy God shall set thee on high above all nations of the earth. Be observant. The key word I want you to take note, be observant. Have spiritual eye open. Be serious about what you eat and what you drink and the people you go along with. My lovers have been far away from me. My friends and my kinsmen, because of my problems, because of what I'm going through. And if by the grace of God you come out from this crisis and catastrophe, should I force myself to call these people? No. They left when I was facing crisis. And that is their choice. It is a erade adum omokwa. Amaniemu no obia ne wontro. Wa mani hunu no nipa won be gina wo ho. Ehia wa krofo be gina wo ho. Omo ne krofo betumi aka say really this my lovers. Nyemra woti hua, nyemra woti bo, nyemra niema ne wodi asie. Nyamema unyansa na tidi ya mine woke asie. So the topic was, who is my enemy? And do I have enemies? May God open your eyes, because the mind of your enemy is to put you down. When you mean shroud. Na se nkrofo bi wo ho no omo epa say ye na omo perenko omo aso. Onu say ana min time kasa say, but seriously, nipa bi omo dwon ho adwen bone no enko omo aso. Ankrofobia, one abamana, not one more drink, and come once and papa beyond Uncle more moaso. When you mean Jew free, Yarabian best smasher and femme from a mumra baby hour, and call moaso. Eradema utrimu po nini wasu sugo mu adwempe wo tim emrem no bia mebusa ase onyankopon hifa emoja no Kristo moja no enkasa ma Kristo moja no endima erade onhira obmra obeyo onhira pa no watumi dia kokoduru aka se masum nyame manasim yi erade onka honde ene da nyina bye bye.